Hello everyone, welcome back to Competitive Scholar channel. So we have already completed Supreme Court of India, in which we have discussed 100 plus MCQs for your competitive exams. Today we are going to discuss about the DPSP, that is Directive Principles of State Policy. So let's go to the first question. The directive principles of state policy are in which part of the Constitution? Option A, Part 4, Option B, Part 5, Option C, Part 3, Option D, Part 2. So the answer is Option A. Next question. Question number 2. The framers of the Constitution borrowed this idea from the which Constitution? Option A, Irish Constitution. Option B, Spanish Constitution. Option C, German Constitution. Option D, Swedish Constitution. So the answer is Option A. Next. Who described these principles as novel features of the Indian Constitution framed for parliamentary democracy? Option A, Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru. Option B, B.N. Rao. Option C, Dr. B.R. Ambedkar. Option D, K.M. Munshi. So the answer is Dr. B.R. Ambedkar. Next, question number 4. The directive principles along with which of the following contain the philosophy of the Constitution and is the soul of the Constitution? Option A, fundamental rights. Option B, DPSP. Option C, fundamental duties. Option D, right to constitutional remedies. Answer is A. That is fundamental rights. Next question. Who among the following has described the directive principles and the fundamental rights as the conscience of the Constitution? Option A, Gravenel Austin. Option B, C.R. Utley. Option C, Winston Churchill. Option D, Lord Mountbatten. So the answer is Option A. Question number 6. Directive Principles of State Policy contained in Part 4 from Article 35 to 51, Article 35 to 50, Article 36 to 51, Article 36 to 50. So the answer is C. Next, which directive principle of state policy deals with the promotion of international peace and security? Option A, 51, Option B, 46, Option C, 48, Option D, 52. So the answer is A. Sorry. Question number 8. Directive principles of state policy classified into A, socialist directives, option B, Gandhian directives, option C, liberal intellectual directives, option D, all of the above. So the answer is all of the above, that is option D. Question number 9. Which article described that these principles are fundamental in the governance of the country and it shall be the duty of the state to apply these principles in making laws? Option A, Article 37. Option B, Article 39. Option C, Article 39A. Option D, Article 42. So the answer is A, that is Article 37. Next, we will move to the question number 10. Article 46 of the Constitution of India refers to the promotion of educational and economic interests of option A, religious minorities, option B, SC, ST and other weaker sections, option C, displaced persons from large irrigation projects, option D, the economically deprived. So the answer is B. Okay. Next, move to the question number 11. Which article promote the welfare of the people by securing a social order through justice, social, economic and political, and minimizes inequalities in income, status, facilities and opportunities? Option A, Article 39. Option B, Article 38. Option C, Article 39A. Option D, Article 42. The answer is B. Next, we will move to the question number 12. Which article of the Indian Constitution describes secure citizens' right to adequate means of livelihood for all citizens? Option A, Article 42. Option B, Article 39. Option C, Article 47. Option D, Article 40. So the answer is B, that is Article 39. Next, question number 13. Promote equal justice and free legal aid to the poor describes which article of the Indian Constitution? Option A, Article 37. Option B, Article 39. Option C, Article 39A. Option D, Article 42. So the answer is C. Next one is question number 14. Which article of the Indian Constitution directs the state to secure the right to work, education, and public assistance in certain cases such as unemployment, old age, sickness, and disablement? So, option A, Article 39, option B, Article 38, option C, Article 41, option D, Article 42. So, the answer is C, Article 41. Next, question number 15. Which of the following is not included in the DPSP? Option A, prohibition of liquor. Option B, right to information. Option C, right to work. Option D, equal wage for equal work. So the answer is B, that is right to information. Question number 16. By which amendment act of the Constitution of India where the directive principles of the state policy given precedence over the fundamental right wherever they come into conflict? Option A, 42nd. Option B, 46th. Option C, 40th. Option D, 44th. So the answer is A, that is 42nd. Next, question number 17. Under the PSP, up to what age of children they are expected to be provided free and compulsory education? It's a very easy one, you can do it. So the option is 16 years, option B 18 years, option C 14 years, option D 15 years. So the answer is C. Question number 18. Which directive principle bears the direct impact of Gandhi's moral philosophy? Option A, provision of free legal aid and advice. Option B, prohibition of the slaughter of cows. Option C, protection of the monuments of historical importance. Option D, equal pay for equal work. So the answer is B. Question number 19. Separation of the judiciary from the executive has been provided in one of the following parts of the Indian Constitution. Option A, the preamble. Option B, the DPSP. Option C, the fundamental rights. Option D, the 7th schedule. So the answer is B. Next, which of the following is a DPSP? Sorry. Option A, untouchability enforcement. Option B, the state shall endure to protect and improve the environment. Option C, the state shall not deny to any person equality before law. Option D, the state shall not discriminate against any person on grounds of religion, race, caste, sex, or place of birth. So the answer is B. Question number 21. What does Article 42 of the Indian Constitution deals with? Option A, provisions for just and human conditions of work and maternity relief. Option B, protection of life and personal liberty. Option C, fundamental rights. Option D, uniform civil code for the citizen. So the answer is A. Next, question number 22. Article 42 of the Indian Constitution, provision for justice and human conditions of work and maternity relief, deals with the union government, the state government, the fundamental rights of the Indian citizen, the directive principles of state policy. So the answer is D. Question number 23. According to Article 42 of the Indian Constitution, the states shall make provision for securing just and human conditions of work and for maternity leave. The benefits of this provision may be made on the basis of social reform, economic reform, legal reform, police reform. So the answer is D. Next, we'll move to the question number 24. The enforcement of directive principles depends most on A. The courts. Option B. An effective opposition in parliament. Option C. Resources available to government. Option D. Public cooperation. The answer is C. Next, question number 25. Which of the following articles is not based on socialist principles? Option A, Article 38. Option B, Article 39. Option C, Article 40. Option D, Article 41. So the answer is C. Next, question number 26. Which article promotes the participation of workers in the management of industries? Option A, Article 43A. Option B, Article 43B. Option C, Article 44. Option D, Article 45. So the answer is A. Question number 27. Which article of the Constitution secure a living wage, a decent standard of living, and social and cultural opportunities for all workers? Article 43, Article 43A, Article 51, Article 48. So the answer is option A. Question number 28. Which of the following articles is not based on the Gandhian principle of DPSP? Option A, Article 43. Option B, Article 43B. Option C, Article 44. Option D, Article 48. So the answer is C. Next, question number 29. Which article of the Constitution of India defines Uniform Civil Code? So the answer is A, that is Article 44. Question number 30. Which of the following articles of the Indian Constitution makes it obligatory for the state to protect every monument or place or object of artistic or holistic interest? Option A, Article 44. Option B, Article 47. Option C, Article 49. Option D, Article 41. So the answer is C, that is Article 49. Next, question number 31. The Panchayati Raj institutions are established as per constitutional directions of the option A, fundamental rights. Option B, fundamental duties. Option C, directive principles of state policy. Option D, none of the above. So the answer is C. So, question number 32. When and which committee suggested the justiciable and non-justiciable types of rights? Option A, Sapru Committee. Option B, Balwant Rai Mehta Committee. Option C, Berulelal Committee. Option D, none of the above. So the answer is A. Next, question number 33. Which amendment made elementary education for all children a fundamental right. Also choose the article added after that. Option A, 80th Amendment, Article 21A. Option B, 86th Amendment, Article 21. Option C, 44th Amendment, Article 22A. Option D, 86th Amendment, Article 21A. So the answer is D. Next. Question number 34. A socialist ideology is reflected in the directive principle which calls for option A, securing equitable distribution of material resources of the country to prevent concentration of wealth. Option B, promotion of cottage industries. Option C, free and compulsory education for children up to 14 years of age. Option D, all of the above. 34. The answer is A. Next, question number 35. Which among the following is correct about DPSP? Option A. The DPSP is taken from the Irish constitution. Option B. The DPSP is very essential for the social, economic and political development of the country. Option C. There are 15 DPSP in our constitution, that is from articles 36 to 51, and DPSP are non-justiciable in nature. Option D. All of the above. So the answer is D. Next, question number 36. Which of the following directive principle of state policy directs the state to take steps for preserving and improving the breeds and prohibiting the slaughter of cows and calves and other mills and draught cattle? 46, 47, 48, 48. A. The answer is C. Question number 37. A uniform civil code mentioned in the directive principle of state policy ensure economic equality, national security, national integration, support of weaker sections of society. So the answer is C. Next. Question number 38. The purpose of the inclusion of directive principles of state policy in the Indian Constitution is to establish political democracy, social democracy, Gandhian democracy, social and economic democracy. So the answer is D. Question number 39. Which article of the Indian Constitution is related to Indian foreign policy? Article 380, Article 312, Article 45, Article 51. So the answer is D. Next, question number 40. Promotion of cooperative societies was introduced by the which Amendment Act of 2011? Option A, 97th. Option B, 26th. Option C, 35th. Option D, 95th. So the answer is A. Next, question number 41. Which state is the first state where Uniform Civil Code has implemented? Option A, Goa. Option B, Maharashtra. Option C, Gujarat. Option D, Odisha. The answer is A. Question number 42. Which article of the Constitution joins the state to provide for a social order in which justice, social, economic and political freedom is ensured? Option A, Article 37. Option B, Article 38. Option C, Article 39. Option D, Article 39A. So the answer is B. Question number 43. Which of the following is not included in the category of directive principles of state policy of the Indian Constitution? Option A, liberal. Option B, Nehruvian. Option C, socialist. Option D, Gandhian. So the answer is option B. Question number 43. The state shall endeavour to secure to all workers a living wage and a decent standard of life. Which of the following is correct about the given statement in the context of India? Sorry. Option A, it is mentioned in the 43rd article of the Constitution. Option B, it is mentioned in the 44th article of Constitution. Option C, this is a Gandhian principle of directive principle of state policy. Option D, this is a liberal principle of directive principles of state policy. So the answer is A. Next. Question number 45. Which of the following provision is a part of both the directive principle of state policy and fundamental duties? Option A. Participation of workers in management of industries, protection of environment, guardians to provide opportunity for education to children, uniform civil code. So the answer is B. Next, move to the question number 46. The ideal of welfare state in the Indian Constitution is enshrined in its preamble, directive principle of state policy, fundamental rights, 7th schedule. So the answer is B. So next, question number 47. Which of the following is the directive principle of state? Option A, protection of life and personal liberty. Option B, formation of gram panchayats. Option C, protection of interests of minorities. Option D, abolition of untouchability. So the answer is B. Next, question number 48. Under the Indian Constitution, concentration of wealth is the violation of option A right to equality, option B, DPSP, option C, right to freedom, option D, concept of welfare. So the answer is B. Next, question number 49. The Government of India is providing Ayushman Bharat Yojana, a health scheme. This type of government efforts falls under which of the directive principle state policy? Under which article? Option A, Article 48. Option B, Article 46. Option C, Article 47. Option D, Article 45. So the answer is A. Next, question number 50. Option Article 45 under the DPSP in the Indian Constitution provides for option A, rights of minorities to establish educational institutions, option B, free and compulsory primary education, option C, education for weaker sections of the country, option D, giving financial assistance to less advanced states. So the answer is B. Question number 51. Economic justice as one of the objectives of the Indian Constitution has been provided in option A, the preamble and the fundamental rights, option B, the preamble and directive principles, option C, the fundamental rights and directive principles of state policy, option D, none of the above. So the answer is option A. Question number 52. Who compared the directive principles of state policy with a checkbook on a bank payable only when the resources of the bank permit? Option A, K.T. Shah. Option B, Rajendra Prasad. Option C, B.R. Ambedkar. Option D, K.M. Munshi. So the answer is A. Question number 53. The TPSP are none of the above. Sorry. Option is just mismatched here. It should be on the last option. Option B, non-justiciable. Option C, justiciable. Option D, only some of the provisions are justiciable. So the answer is B. Question number 54. The idea of economic justice as an objective of constitution is provided in which of the following provisions? Option A, the fundamental right and DPSP. Option B, the preamble and fundamental rights. Option C, none of the above. Option D, the preamble and the DPSP. So the answer is D. Next, question number 55. Article 46 of the Constitution of India refers to the promotion of educational and economic interests of option A, religious minorities, option B, SC, ST and weaker sections, option C, displaced persons from large irrigation projects, option D, the economically deprived. So the answer is B. We have already done this question. Let's repeat it. Question number 56. Which article focuses on the promotion of cooperative societies? Option A, Article 43A. Option B, Article 43B. Option C, Article 44. Option D, Article 45. So the answer is B. Next, question number 57. Which article pertains to the separation of judiciary from the executive? Option A, Article 45. Option B, Article 46. Option C, Article 47. Option D, Article 50. So the answer is D. Next, question number 58. The state shall endeavour to promote cottage industries on an individual or cooperative basis in rural areas as stated in Article 42, Article 43, Article 43A, Article 44. Next, question number 59. Which amendment added Article 48A to the TPSP? Option A, 42nd Amendment Act of 1976. Option B, 44th Amendment Act of 1978. Option C, 86th Amendment Act of 2002. Option D, 97th Amendment Act of 2011. So the answer is A. Next, question number 60. Which measures were introduced to help the unprivileged sections in India? Option A, acts to protect the interests of the poor. Option B, protection of wildlife and conservation of forests. Option C, development of cottage industries. Option D, all of the above. So the answer is D. Next, question number 61. What is the main limitation of DPSP? Option A, they are legally binding on the state. Option B, they are justiciable in the courts. Option C, the state has a moral duty to implement them. Option D, they can be easily enforced by the judiciary. The answer is C. Question number 62. Who described DPSP as pious wishes? Option A, Ketisa. Option B, T.T. Krishnamachari. Option C, K. Santhanam. Option D, Granville Austin. So the answer is B. Next, question number 63. In cases of conflict between fundamental rights and DPSP, which one prevails? Option A, fundamental rights. Option B, directive principle of state policy. Option C, both have equal weight. Option D, it depends on the specific case. So the answer is A. Next, move to the question number 64. According to Article 39 of the Indian Constitution, the state shall direct its policies towards securing option A, a right to education for all citizens. Option B, equal pay for equal work for both men and women. Option C, protection of the strength and health of workers. Option D, all of the above. So the answer is D. Question number 65. Who stated directive principles are intended as moral precepts for the authorities of the state? They have at least an educative value. Option A, Jawaharlal Nehru. Option B, Dr. B.R. Ambedkar. Option C, Granville Austin. Option D, Serbian Ram. So the answer is D. Next, move to the question number 66. Fundamental rights are dash in nature, while directive principle of state policy are dash in nature. Option A, positive, negative. Option B, negative, positive. Option C, enforceable, non-justiciable. Option D, non-justiciable, enforceable. So the answer is B. Question number 67. Which one of the following reasons has been wrongly listed for the slow implementation of directive principles? Option A, opposition from the society. Option B, lack of political will. Option C, lack of resources with the government. Option D, difficulties arising due to vastness of the country. So the answer is B. Next, question number 68. Which among the following are Gandhian principles of DPSP? Option A, equitable distribution of material resources. Option B, village panchayat. Option C, uniform civil code. Option D, to secure a living wage. So the answer is B. Question number 69. The Indian Constitution is silent as to which of the following DPSP? Option A, adult education. Option B, living wages for workers. Option C, free legal aid to poor. Option D, free and compulsory education. So the answer is A. Next, move to the question number 70. The object of directive principles of state policy MCERT. Option A, embodiment of the concept of a welfare state, legislature and judiciary. Option B, supremacy of executive. Option C, embodiment of multifarious concepts of judicial activism. Option D, parliament is supreme body not answerable to any authority. So the answer is A. Question number 71. The directive principles are in the nature of option A, judicial injunctions to the government to enact certain laws. Option B, request to the government to pay attention to certain subjects. Option C, injunctions to the government to refrain from doing certain things. Option D, instruction to the government to do certain things. So the answer is D. Question number 72. Which of the following articles of the Indian Constitution prohibits intoxicating drinks and drugs? Option A, Article 44. Option B, Article 47. Option C, Article 48. Option D, Article 50. The answer is B. Next, remaining two questions are there. Let's complete it. Question number 73. Which of the following articles of the Indian Constitution prohibition of the slaughter of cows, or the question can be framed as to organize agriculture and animal husbandry on modern and scientific lines mentioned under which article? Option A, Article 44. Option B, Article 47. Option C, Article 48. Option D, Article 50. So the answer is C. Next, question number 74. Which of the following articles of the Indian Constitution describes to protect and improve the environment and to safeguard forest and wildlife? Option A, Article 45. Next, Article 46. C, Article 47. D, Article 48A. So the answer is option D. So here we have completed DPSP. Thank you for connecting with us, connecting with me up to this, and keep studying. Thank you very much. We'll meet in the next session. Thank you.